Hey, and we are at Nintendo's press event checking out Link's Crossbow Training, and we are here once again with Nate Bildorf, who is going to take us through this unique game that's coming packed with the Wii Zapper, right?
That's right. It's actually a really, really addictive game that features basically 3 different types of modes. There's a ton of gameplay in it, but each level, basically, you're going to run through these 3 types of gameplay. Practice mode, which I'll take you through first, which is essentially just a target shooting range. Then Defender, which is you're basically going to be pivoting around in a circle and fighting off waves of enemies as they come in. And then the last one is Ranger, where you're actually using the nunchuck on the back to wander around as you're gunning guys down. All right, so really, really basic. You're just aiming, obviously, by pointing wherever you want. You fire with the trigger underneath, and you can actually zoom in if you use the Z trigger on your back hand. And it's real basic. Targets are going to pop up and you want to shoot them. And of course you don't want to miss in between shots because you keep bonus strings alive by perfectly shooting. You can see a little ×6 on that last one. Obviously you're going to get more points the closer to the center of the bullseye that you're hitting. Those ones are worth extra love. And you're always going to see stuff in the background that, you know, if you feel like it, you can plug away at and get extra points. Sometimes you'll find hidden stuff inside these. But you obviously don't want to sacrifice your combo string just to fire away at those.
And it looks like there's some extra stuff like that scarecrow that you had in the back there, right?
That's right. There's actually some alternate paths that if you are really quick and know what you're doing, you can actually move to different parts of the area. This guy, if I had filled him all the way up, which I didn't do in time there, it would have taken us on a slightly different path to this level. You don't want to shoot cuckoos. That's -100. As much as you may want to.
And so, for the most part, these kinds of levels are basically like rail shooters, yeah?
Yeah, essentially. But, of course, you're going to have sort of a lot quicker reaction time if you really memorize the level. I guess that's true of most rail shooters. But, man, you got me talking, man. I missed the bonus. But essentially, yeah, that's the right idea. You're going to move from space to space and then go through a preset number of target shooting. Now, the second one is Defender mode. And like I said, you're basically going to be anchored in one spot. You're not going to be moving around the level. But enemies are going to be attacking from 360 degrees. So you're going to use that radar that's down in the lower right to watch where guys are coming from. And then you just point off screen to pivot and deal with guys as they arrive. The same rules apply to you. You can see the little multipliers there. As you're hitting people, you are keeping your score higher. So, all right. How about this, buddy? All right. Occasionally using your zoom always makes good sense. When you see the green guys, you always want to hit them because then you get a little rapid fire action, which when you're dealing with this many guys is always good.
So automatic crossbow, huh? Like an Uzi?
They've got really good technology in Hyrule. Rapid loading crossbow technology is one of those. Mostly you just got to shoot everything that comes near you. Okay, so let's do the third one. Now this one is really, really involved. One of the reasons I like this mode is it really shows sort of where people could go, where other developers could go with this particular attachment. You're moving around with the nunchuck, so this is fully free roaming. Again, you're going to be using your radar to shoot guys. Same thing, you can zoom in and take dudes out who are far away. But then use the nunchuck to move, so side to side, strafing. Like that, move forwards, move back, and then you combine that with aiming to make your way through the level.
And this level's basically a timed run to take out the amount of enemies that we see above the radar, yeah?
Exactly, and your score is basically going to go up not only with combos, but how fast you do everything, whether or not you get all the guys, any bonus stuff that you find in, like that thing, see that coin? It's got a little extra 875. Obviously, being more efficient is going to get you higher points. So, I mean, really, really high replayability. If you're a light gun shooting nerd like myself, getting high scores on these is actually really difficult. You have to do really flawless runs. I've clearly missed a ton of shots here, so were I to do this over again, I'd be doing it much better. Oh, wrong place to be sleeping. All right, I got one left. You guys see him? Oh, there he is. So obviously, get a little Triforce bonus there for getting all the enemies within the time left. Then you can spend the rest of your time just plugging away at extra bonus points. Try to ramp your score up a little bit more.
And so we saw level 1, and on the main page it looks like there's, what is it, 8, 10?
Yeah, I don't know the exact number, but yeah, there are a number of these levels. And again, each one of them has 3 different stages in there, which typically are going to have 3 different modes. One of each, basically a target shooting one, then a defender, and then a ranger.
All right, cool. Now this is going to come packed with a Wii Zapper shortly.
Yes, it is.
All right, so that's it for Link's Crossbow Training. And we're going to look at more of the stuff they have here because this is all the kind of stuff that's going to be hitting in Q4.